Heyo YouTubers, I'm WhiteBladeZero, and if you don't know me, you will. Welcome to my latest Q&A video, really. I don't remember which number this is, but then again I never keep track, and this is really useless information for you, so you really don't give a damn, do you? So without further delay, with brawl footage of course, let us begin. What do you think of YouTube's changes and such? Do they upset you? Oh, believe me, they upset me alright. Especially when they take away the good stuff, like, say, oh, I don't know, backgrounds for your channels, more manageable channels where everything is there at once, a better homepage, for example. And let's see, what else was there? Oh, yeah, video responses. We so want to see video responses, that is for sure. But no, they took it away because a very low percent of people are not watching video responses, blah 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 blah. You know, YouTube, we liked video responses, you know? So, it would be very nice if you brought them back. Thank you, and good night. Okay, so our next question. Have you ever played an online game before? As in like an online server-based thing, like say Minecraft or whatever? No, I haven't. And I don't think I plan to either. Okay, our third question. Have you ever thought about trying countdown videos? Countdown videos? Unless you mean like a top 5 thing or something. I've sort of been thinking about it, but honestly, I'm not too sure if I really can, all things considered. What those considereds are, I don't know, and I'm just rambling. Then again, it's me. What else is new? Alright, so our next question. Have you considered making a PBR pass based on your Pokemon Road of Champions characters and their teams? Honestly, I have thought about doing that when it was first Road of Champions, but just to make it official for you guys, the remake of Pokemon Road of Champions will be called Pokemon Legacy. It's only gonna... It'll have most of the same characters, but they actually have last names now. Yeah, you know, Jade and Ariel, they're still here. But I'm gonna have Jaden keep his coat. He's not gonna take it off and wear black gloves randomly. That was kind of an old idea I had, but I just want to dump it. The series, it'll remain in Hoenn, when originally it was gonna be through 4 regions in order to get to Mount Silver to face Red and such. Yeah, that didn't quite go so well. It would have been way too damn long for me. So yeah, gonna focus more on Hoenn. I'm gonna try to have less stationary time and such, you know. Just try to keep it moving, keep it flowing and all that such. But hopefully also have some character development as well. Yeah. As for the PBR pass, yeah, I was definitely thinking of doing that before, and I'm definitely thinking of doing it now, providing I ever get the chance to. Alright, I think this is question 5. Have you ever heard of Minecraft? Yes, I've seen it, don't like it, don't care for it, not getting it, end of story. Next up, who is your favorite All for Freedom female character? Very specific there, eh, Roy boy? Yeah, I had to, sorry. In any event, my favorite All for Freedom female. Well, I'm thinking probably either young Angela, Pearl, or Kathy. Those 3 are probably going to be my top 3, I suppose. I don't know why. I don't know. Just something about them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. How was Sonic introduced to you? I really wish I could answer that question. But unfortunately I can't because I've had a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo all my life. I don't even remember the first time I ever got them. And I don't even remember the first time I ever played the games I had on them, including Sonic 2. Yeah. So, I guess I've been a Sonic fan all my life. Ever since I was a tad, I guess. I don't know. And by tad, I mean tadpole. Alright, next up. Thoughts on Sonic Lost World? Well, I haven't seen much of it lately. But when it was first introduced, the whole people comparing it to Mario Galaxy was kind of ridiculous. Sonic hadn't done that yet, so yeah, now would be a good time to bring it in. Who cares if it looks like Mario Galaxy? Who gives a damn? But when I heard about this, these new guys, I don't remember what they're called. I think they're like Monster 6 or something. I'm probably dead wrong on that. When I heard they were gonna be like the Wisp powers in Sonic Colors, that kind of crushed my hopes because honestly, I don't really care for the Wisp powers in Sonic Colors. They're just temporary items and you only get them when in certain areas. You can't like use them freely like the power-ups in like Sonic Adventure or Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of why I prefer Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, and even Unleashed instead of Sonic Colors. Yeah, so Sonic Lost World. Yeah, I'm kind of not looking forward to it now. I'll just have to wait to see some gameplay footage to see if it is worth trying out. But then again, it's apparently not going to see a Wii release, so if it's going to be on the Wii U only, I won't be able to get it anyway because I'm probably not going to get a Wii U. Yeah. Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. Who is the more competent villain? Bowser or Eggman? That's a good one. You know, in all honesty, I think I'm gonna have to go with Eggman. Because, sure, he tries the same thing over and over again, but still, he tries them in somewhat different ways. Even though the whole using an ancient creature from the past has failed every single time. But still, at least he tries something different, like in Colors, for example. He didn't revive an ancient creature then, he just kidnapped aliens and used their powers. Pardon me. And as for Bowser, yeah, I don't really see much of a difference with him. He just, well, like I said, he tries the very same thing every time. Just always kidnaps Peach, always gets inside a big castle or something, or builds a big castle or whatever. Has some very easily maneuverable gimmick or whatever, and always gets his tail whipped by Mario or Luigi, depending. So yeah, Eggman definitely better than Bowser, even though he doesn't have any physical strength. What were the earliest games you can remember ever playing? Oh, that's easy. Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, and let's see, there was Donkey Kong Country. I think Donkey Kong Country 2 as well. I don't know about that one. Let's see. There was also Disney's Aladdin on the Genesis, Sonic 2, of course, Gargoyles, Toy Story. I think Toy Story. I don't remember if that was one of the earliest. Oh, and Echo the Dolphin. Yeah, I kind of have that on my Wii as well, and my mother really loves that game, even though neither of us really play it. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are the only ones I can ever really remember playing. Yeah. Okay. Do you ever think you'll get back to the Yu-Gi-Oh card game? Ironically, few months back, I actually did rebuild a deck, another dragon deck, using my own cards this time. But yeah, I don't think I'll be getting into the game again competitively, because I have not been keeping track with all these new fandangled cards and everything, and just, yeah, I don't think I'll be officially getting back into it. I'm probably just going to stick with the old cards I have and just, well, be outclassed every chance I get, I suppose. So, in other words, I guess I'm still no duelist. Eh, since when was I? Have you ever been recognized outside of YouTube videos? Better yet, has your fame earned you a fan? Out in the real world, no. Yeah, pretty much. I am recognized outside of YouTube for other things, but in all honesty, I am going to keep that to myself. Sorry guys, but honestly, I don't think that it'd be anything you guys would be interested in. Pretty much boring real life stuff, you don't care about that. Unless you do care about it. But even still, I'm gonna keep that to myself. You know, personal reasons. Okay, now, these next 4 questions, they're kind of related to the same subject, so yeah. I'm gonna read them all as we go along. Are you going to make an EV team on X and Y since supposedly it's super easy now? No. What do you think of Pokemon X and Y from what you've heard? Still coming. It still came out too soon. And honestly, yeah, just way too damn soon. What are your thoughts on fairy types and mega Pokemon? Fairy types? Well, it's about damn time we got a new type. I mean, we haven't had that since Gold, Silver, and Crystal. 2nd generation. And we're already in Gen 6. Still too soon. But, yeah. And as for the Mega Pokemon, yeah. Not very impressed. I don't like it at all. How would you react if I told you that not only is Gardevoir now a Psychic Fairy type, but now has a Mega Evolution? Which makes her look like either a Disney princess or a Victorian-styled woman. Moving on. What is your favorite candy? Oh, that's easy. Dots and peach rings. Oh man, I love those. I just, you know, sometimes when we get Halloween candy, I can't help but smuggle a small box of dots every now and then. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a candy thief myself sometimes. Yeah, I'm a little thief. Okay. I know you're not doing any long story machinimas anymore, but are you gonna do cute mini shorts, like a clip from a series or original idea? Well, honestly, on occasion, yeah, on occasion I might do something like that, like a very small machinima thing, or who knows, maybe look at a machinima a Skype call if I ever get the chance. But but those are gonna be pretty rare, and chances are they'll end up on my alternate account instead of here. So yeah, I think that answers that. But as for the clips, I'm gonna try to keep it away from the heavy copyrights. Hopefully. Hey WhiteBlade, I'm a spriter as well, but after I saw your Nothing Makes Sense vids, I was wondering, how sore does your voice get after recording? Being that I voice all those characters, honestly, my throat doesn't really feel sore at all. It really only gets dry after a while, really. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all there is to it. I guess. what is your favorite Mega Man game? Well, honestly, out of all of them I played, it's easily gonna be Mega Man X Command Mission. As, well, truth be told, it's the only Mega Man game I've completed. Probably because it's an RPG and not the usual Mega Man franchise stuff. Because to this day, I still have not legitimately beaten a Mega Man game. So chances are I won't be doing one for a Let's Play, that's for sure. But, yeah, apparently I'm that bad at Mega Man games. Even the first Mega Man. Yeah, I'm that bad. Oh well. Next up. How was Fire Within Shadow going to end? Oh boy. That's... You know, considering I was making it up as I went along, I honestly don't know how I was going to end it, so... So... I really don't know how to answer that one. But I do know this much, at least from what I did plan out. The Link character that Zelda mentioned, Thunder Link I think was his name, he actually was going to come back. But under some kind of spell or something. And no, he was not going to be Dark Link, he was still going to be in his yellow color. Dark Link was going to be a different character altogether. Because, don't forget, every individual color palette was supposed to have its own personality. So no, Thunder Link was not going to transform into Dark Link. No way. But in any case, Thunder Link gets the misunderstanding about Flare and goes on the offensive. But after a while, it's made clear that Flare's on the good side, wants to help Zelda, so yeah, Thunder Link joins the party pretty much. I think he's the last one to join. So yeah, it'd be Flare, Rose, Firefox, and Thunder Link, I guess. I don't know if there'll be any others. Also at the very end, let me think. All 4 pieces of Smash Ball do get put together, but yeah, Nightmare Sheik gets a hold of it and actually transforms into a fierce deity Sheik. Yeah, had to do something like that, and to give her a reason to have the Smash Ball. But there is a small fragment left, which changes Flare into a fierce deity Meta Knight, which I have not seen a real texture for, and in any case, I really don't have it, nor do I have a fierce deity Sheik texture either. But at this point, I'm probably not going to want them, so please don't bother trying to send me some, because I'm probably not going to use them. And of course at the end, Nightmare Sheik gets defeated, everything is back to normal, but of course Flare has to go back to the real world. You know, since he was originally human, brought into the game. Yeah. Totally not Smash Fighter. No way. Sarcasm. Okay, we still got plenty more to go. What was your first Mega Man game? Well, honestly, I'd never really owned a Mega Man game until I think before I even made my YouTube account. Maybe like a year or so before. I don't know, a few months maybe. That was the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, which had Mega Man 1 through 8, along with the arcade games as well. But the first ones I ever played were Mega Man 7 and Mega Man X3. We pretty much rented them when renting games was available. But unfortunately it isn't. Yeah, apparently the two Mega Man games from the Super Nintendo series that many Mega Man fans don't really seem to like. Some don't like X3 for some odd reason, I don't know why. And some don't like 7 because of the huge sprites. Kind of a dumb reason. There are probably others that I don't know about, but then again, I don't care. I still play those games from time to time, even though I still suck at it. And yeah, just Did you ever play Mega Man Zero for the Game Boy Advance? Unfortunately, never. I never really heard of Mega Man Zero until YouTube showed me, so... yeah, I've never ever played Mega Man Zero. And I don't even have the DS collection for it either. Yeah. And next up, what got you to be a fan of Zero? Really, it was from playing X3 when I rented it. Even though back then I thought I never knew about the whole 7 and X3 thing, I thought they were just Mega Man games. That's all I really cared about back then. Apparently I just liked Zero because he was just different from Mega Man. Just, I don't know, red armor, the hair maybe not the hair, but and he had his beam saber too, the Z saber. I mean, what kid would not like a character with a beam saber, huh? Yeah. Quick funny story. When I got the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, I actually thought X3 was on there. So I checked every single game to see it was on there. Boy, was I wrong. I found that out the hard way. Pardon me, folks. Yeah, I'm still a Zero fan today. In some ways. Though now I'm definitely more of an X fan than Zero. But of course, I'm still a fan of Zero, don't get me wrong. Zero is awesome, just now a little bit, overrated. I don't know, that's just me. Are there any fan bases you can't stand? Ugh. That's really hard to say. Thinking about it, I don't think I know of any. I don't know. Is there any Pokemon game you wish was never made? Well, the Flash games that PETA made that go against them, obviously those should never have been made. Damn you, PETA. Hypocrites. But in all honesty, Pokemon games made by Nintendo specifically... wow, voice crack. You know, honestly, I don't know. And you did say I can't say X and Y because the release would be too early. I never said X and Y should never have been made. They just should have been delayed a little longer. That's just me. But in all honesty, Pokemon games I wish was never made. Yeah. I can't really think of any. Well, except maybe Pokemon Conquest. I never played it, but just the basic concept of it doesn't really work for me. I don't know, just mixing it with like an old-time war thing or whatever, that does not mix. I don't know, it just doesn't work well for me. I'm getting the concept wrong, but then again, what else is new? Alright, next up. How is the progress of redesigning your characters from All for Freedom? They're actually pretty dang good so far. Most of the main cast for the first series, Next Gen Chronicles, are actually almost done. I just have a few more background characters to finish up, and we're pretty much set to go. Just gotta write out the story, and yes, we are pretty much ready. I'll be pretty much ready to start the first series. As for the sequel, Path of Destiny, I'm gonna try to hold off on too many redesigns and such until we get to that point. Yeah, both are gonna be long projects. I just hope I'll be able to, yeah, get them done. Get her done. I always wanted to say that. Have you ever heard of the new project called Kickstarter? No, I honestly have never heard of that one. That just came right out of the blue. Speaking of Kickstarter, I'm going to ask this personally. Have you ever heard of the new concept that Inafune made a new platforming shooting game called Mighty Number 9? I've heard about it, but I haven't really seen too many trailers for it. Well, at least Inafune's come back, just stepping away from Mega Man. I mean, hey, if he's done with Mega Man, he's done with Mega Man. That's his choice. Sure, I am disappointed, but I do respect his decision. It's just too bad there are some people out there that won't. Oh well, can't please everybody. And that was the last question. So I hope I answered all of your questions successfully, even though it's another half-hour thing. So, that's all there is to it. When I'm ready to do another Q&A, I will announce it in another update. When that is, who knows? So, until next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave, and thank you for watching. And Pit, you suck.